Bescheid. Is this Tio? Yes, this is Control Terminal 3. Our plan is to hack into the net from 2 points. Control Terminal 8, which John has appropriated, and this terminal. I think I understand. Should I call Jonah now? Yes, if you would. Elie and the others may have tried to contact us, so please check my Enigma for me. Will do. Lloyd took Tio's Enigma. Jonah, it's Lloyd. Oh, you're already there. Yeah, Tio's booting up the terminal now. Good. I'll get mine set up too. Do me a favor and turn the Enigma speaker mode on, okay? Speaker mode, that's the thing. On the back of the Enigma there's a little red switch. Flip it. That'll make the caller's voice go through a mini speaker. Right here? Lloyd flipped the switch as instructed and placed the Enigma on the table. Hey, can you two hear me? Well, that's nifty. It uses quite a bit more EP, so I don't recommend using it unless necessary. Jonah, everything's green on my end. How about you? Almost there. I've been moving the decoy around as much as humanly possible. I'll let you know if Kitty shows up, though. Keep your fingers on the keyboard. Affirmative. We still stand by until you give it signal. Good. Don't let me down, Tio. So does that mean all of our preparations are finished? Yes, all we need is Jonah's signal. Want to start hacking, you can leave everything to me. Do you see why I opted to go alone now? Yeah, I do. But still, the journey here wasn't exactly the easiest thing in the world, so I'm glad I decided to tag along. This is bad, I'm terrible with awkward silences. Fühle ich auch. Oh, that's right, Michi, wasn't it? You know that character you like so much? He's even strapped to your Enigma. Yes, I think you may be right. I'm not really one to get too attached to things, so it's hard to believe I've held on to that strap for all these years. Years? So you didn't buy it when you came to Crossbell? I assumed you did, since he's practically Crossbell's mascot. No, this was a gift. From Guy, 5 years ago. Sie ist die Person für die Geillose. What? Guy Bannings. He was your brother, right? Yeah, he was, but wait a second. Tio, you knew my brother? Yes. I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me sooner? You're from Le Mans dead, right? How could you know that guy? You couldn't have come across... I'm going on a trip. You can't just say that and immediately walk out the door. Why are you even going? The Principality of Vermifaria. Don't worry, I should be back in a month or two. Well, I can't dive into specifics, but it's actually a trip where I'm in charge of escorting this cute little girl back home. No way, that was you. Yes, I was only 9 years old at the time. Guy was the one who escorted me back to my home in Vermifaria. Vermifaria? That's where you're from, not Le Mans? That's right. It may be my home country, but I harbor no specific feelings toward it. After all, I have already abandoned that place I used to call home. Tio, are your parents okay? I think so. Ever since I left home 2 years ago, I've hardly received any letters from them. Due to certain unavoidable circumstances, I went missing at age 5. Guy was one who rescued me. After that, I was hospitalized at St. Ursula for over half a year. Once I finally recovered, Guy insisted on escorting me to my home. So that's what happened. But if you were escorted back home, why'd you leave again? Lloyd, you know I'm a bit different from regular people, right? What, you aren't? It's the truth. You know it is. My sensory reception is orders of magnitude higher than any normal person. The faint sound an average ear finds impossible to pick up. The flow of audible waves no ordinary person could ever perceive. The presence of elements modern technology has trouble detecting. Even people's emotions and the beat of their hearts. When I attended Sunday school, I was always alone. The things the neighborhood children saw and what I saw were worlds apart. I wasn't oblivious to their prying eyes and their private conversations about me. I know my parents love me, I do, but everything has its limit. The atmosphere at home just grew tenser, that is, when I began to realize that it would have been better if I never came home at all. Before I realized it, I had bought a train ticket bound for the only place I thought to go. Crossbell. No way. You really want to see my brother again, didn't you, Tio? I did. When he bought me that strap as a gift, Guy told me this. Rest easy, Tio. I know that you can find happiness. And if you have trouble finding it, just give me a call. Together we'll send the source of your sadness packing. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something that Dote would say. But around that time at the lowest point in my life, I met an Epstein Foundation researcher by chance. He saw potential in my enhanced sensory reception and recruited me for an staff development team that the foundation had just launched. With that, I transferred to Le Mans State and spent 2 years as a foundation researcher. Then, 3 months ago, I finally decided to return to Crossbell. Tio. Man kennt es gut alten Headpads. Ah, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that my stupid brother left us like he did. Not honoring his promise to girl. It's not like him at all. Lloyd. Oh, it must be Jonah. The kitten has been spotted. Just now I noticed her nibbling on the bait at trout. I'm about to corner, so give me all the support you can muster. Understood. I guess I'm just along for the ride. You, try not to go too crazy, alright? I will be careful, do not worry. Jetzt schon wieder ihre kleinen Katzenöhrchen anleuchten. Beginning concealment near the network to resources second boundary domain. Standing by for Kitty. Aye, ma'am. Whoa, are you serious? It's her. Kitty's already activated all of our protection. Ah, do you know how tedious it was to prepare that bait? And now it's all... I don't believe this. How can one person do all of this? Settle down, Jonah. She's likely trying to brute force her way through with all her processing power. Please focus. Stay 2 steps ahead and lead her towards my domain. Damn it, I'm not a machine. She's passing through Control Terminal 4, Control Terminal 17, City Hall's main terminal. Here, I've got it, Control Terminal 25. He's entered your domain, Tio. Affirmative. So this is your arc rival. She's fast, extremely fast. Activating ion system, initializing parallel processing. Confirming Kitty's presence. Wow, that's a strong current. If you keep it up, you won't even need my help catching her. I disagree. Unlike you and Kitty, I'm not a true hacker. If my ion system does not last, I will be easily overtaken. Damn it. Then what do we do? In preparation for that, raise your processing output to max and block Kitty's exit. I'm predicting that Kitty will try to shift over into your domain again. Choose your timing carefully, because I need you to capture her in 0.1 second. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Good, I'm Jonah freaking Sacred. Get ready. Now. Take this. Alright, I backed myself a kitty. We won. Yes, it looked that way. Oh. Tio, are you okay? We'll be in a minute. Increasing the ion system processing power that much? Oh, it is spinning around me. Oh, didn't I tell you not to do anything crazy? Lloyd? Hey, Tio. That prompt my brother made to you. Allow me to keep it. Huh? And if you have trouble finding it, just give me a call. Together we'll send the source of your sadness packing. I hate to admit it, but my brother was amazing. In terms of power and the ability to take charge, I'm nothing compared to him. But I'll do my best to compensate. Honoring his promise is the least I can do to prove myself. So, what do you say? How mysterious. Come again? You and Guy are almost nothing alike, but it's weird. At the same time, you two remind me of each other. The way your spirit shines, the way you look ahead with confidence. My brother and I are similar. In a lot of ways, yes. But of course you are a different person. You are who you are, Lloyd, and you are not and can't be the same as Guy. You should know that better than anyone. Yeah. That aside, if you want to take over the promise, then the details should change. What do you mean? You don't need to worry about it now, not yet. I would like you to make a promise that is your own, not guys. Whatever you come up with will be fine. Tio. And I'm not a child. I loathe being treated like I'm someone that needs to be helped and protected. I'm a member of the SSS, just like you are, aren't I? You're right. You're exactly right. Ah. Is there something on my face? No, just... I think that's the first time I've seen your genuine smile. I wasn't smiling. I'm, exhausted, that's all. No need to be shy. It'd be a waste, in all honesty. Your smile's adorable. If you showed it more often, I'm sure you'd be crazy popular. Adorable? Group. Jonah, how long have you been listening? I think that's the first time I've seen your genuine smile, somewhere around there. Can't say I was expecting to hear a cheesy line like that today. What's more, you actually got flustered of it. What would that? Spew any more nonsense and I will destroy you in a 40-chain combo in Pompeii. Oh no. Oh no. That's not even possible. Wait, actually, someone like you might be able to pull that off. That reminds me, Jonah, did you meant to find out who Kitty is? Haha, who do you think I am? I wasn't in the foundation for nothing. I meant to figure out her location. I'm sending it to you right now. Jonah, what is with this file you attach? An attachment? What the hell are you? The log shouldn't contain anything like this. It was just supposed to uncover her location. We should open it. What? That's... What the heck is this? Wait just a damn minute. This couldn't be... It appears the hackers became the hacked. Maybe she wanted revenge? No, perhaps we are dancing in the palm of her hand from the start. If true, it is possible that the information we obtained was simply a ruse. Jonah, you okay there? Damn it, there's no way she should have been able to mask her address. If we could trace and analyze it, eventually it will leak back to the access point. No, that won't work, but what about... Jonah, hey, can you hear me? I would leave him alone. For now, let's return to his play. We still need to retrieve our rightfully earned memory quartz. Oh, I nearly forgot about that. That whole spectacle was enough to make it slip my mind, I guess. There should be an emergency elevator near the exit. We'll take that and head back. Let's do it. Yes, let's. Aber okay, damit hab ich auch nicht gerechnet, dass sie auch sogar mit Feria ist. Das heißt, die ist auch sogar mit Feria ein Staat, wo wir noch nicht wirklich drin waren. Die ist in Le Mans State, hat sie gewohnt, wo sie quasi selber sagt, die ist auch davon ab. Waren wir auch noch nicht großartig drin. Interessant. Und sie kennt Guy. Das ist, beziehungsweise Guy ist so ein bisschen ihr Beschützer quasi gewesen, I guess. Das ist auch interessant. Wow, the sun's already setting. Guess we spent more time in the Geofront than I thought. It seems that way. What's the matter here? Nothing. We should hurry back to Jonah and retrieve the memory quartz. Furthermore, I'm still worried about Kitty's true identity. Me too. Hopefully this will lead us somewhere. Gehen wir automatisch zu seinem Ort. Rosenberg Studio. Oh, das ist interessant. Das ist gut zu wissen. Wait a minute. So, Rosenberg Studio is that Dose factory, isn't it? It was near the mountain pass, if I remember correctly. Yep, that's the place. When I was analyzing Kitty's location, it led me there. I'm 100% certain. Bah, the freaking Doll Factory. It doesn't make any sense. Damit bestätigt meine Vermutung, es wird wahrscheinlich Ren sein. It is certainly strange. How so? If Kitty is at the studio like Jonah claimed, what's so weird about that? Well, currently the Obel network is functioning within the city and at St. Ursula Medical College. The health resort on the other side of the lake, Michelin, is also part of the testing. Oh. You see, because wireless Obel waves are unstable, they are primarily only used for Obel telephone. And since the Obel network is constantly exchanging large amounts of information, it's fundamentally a wired connection. A giant Obel cable runs along the bottom of the lake, connecting St. Ursula and Michelin. but I've never heard of any connection being made to Rodenberg Studio. Was it done secret? Enough already. What kind of thick prank is this? No way. So the mystery still remains. We succeeded in our objective. I believe you mentioned the reward? Yeah. None of this would have been possible without your help. Here's the information we were asking for, right? I'll cut to the chase. That contains info on most of Rivace's relationship. Some other related topic was thrown in for safe measure. Happy now? Yeah, but this is indeed the info we were trying to obtain. I'll just say this. All of that stuff is, if someone dug hard enough, info they'd already know by now. For example, the bosses over at the CPD have known about this stuff for a long time. Right, this will be really useful, Jonah. Since we didn't have access to all of this, we were at a bit of a disadvantage. That's so? Good for you then. Screw it, I'm taking a nap. Tomorrow I'll use what we learned today to find and uncover Kitty's true identity. Don't work yourself to death now. It's the anniversary festival, Jonah. Why don't you go on a date or something instead of holding up in here? Shut up. It's none of your business what I do or don't do. You damn normie. Go to hell. Die Aussage fühle ich halt leider auch. Not exactly sure what he meant, but wasn't that a bit vulgar? Das war die Wahrheit. Now that you mention it, you went on a date with Cecile on the opening day of the festival, correct? Huh? And after that, you end up spending time with the beautiful Seeker sisters. Appearance really does trump everything in the end. Tio, what are you trying to say? Nothing in particular. Tio, please don't. Ich dachte, du wirst seine kleine Schwester, aber bitte, nein. Connecting to the memory cord. With this, we can access the entire database contents. Wow, this is really comprehensive. Up until now, we've had quite a few gaping holes in our internal Rivace. This might be the first time we get any concrete information on them. Why don't we take a little look-see at what we got here then? Right. Rivace is the largest criminal organization currently operating within Crossbell State. Its inception dates back to roughly 1130 of the Septim calendar, coinciding with the founding of the state itself. As the name Rivace & Co. would suggest, its fortune was amassed by smuggling goods between the Empire and the Republic under the guise of a trading company. In turn, Rivace was able to seize control of Crossbell's underworld. Currently, Rivace is known to participate in several illegal businesses, including arms smuggling, the sale of stolen goods, land speculation, insider trading, mirror laundering, sex ring. Okay. Rivace, ihr habt doch nichts mit Rennen zu tun, oder? Sonst stürmt ihr Gebäude und reißt euch kaputt. Intermediary Agency for Jäger Corps and so on. Due to its close ties to influential Diet members, Rivace is rarely punished for its criminal offenses. While members may be arrested from time to time, it is common for their bail to be posted almost immediately. I see, this entry sums up Rivace pretty well. It's handy to have all the information we've collected organized so neatly like this. Anyway, reanalyzing this data is really quite something. What? These dudes are making a killing through these illegal operations. Rivace's main forces total about 300 members, including low-level workers both inside and outside the state. The company employs approximately 500 people total. Rivace's ranks include several former Jägers and soldiers from neighboring countries. Combined with its smuggling of cutting-edge orbital weaponry, Rivace is believed to have considerable fighting strength. Despite not being a large-scale crime syndicate, its influence extends past Crossbell. Rivace holds deep ties with influential figures in both the Empire and the Republic. According to recent intel, Rivace had begun to lose ground to Heimat, a rival organization, but has since bolstered its firepower by utilizing Warhound. This new development has led to Rivace regaining superiority. Warte, Moment. Inferiority and superiority. I don't know, ihr habt gelesen. Taking all this into account, it makes you realize how large Rivace really is. Not only that, but they have men in their ranks with real battlefield experience. Yeah, some of the men we fought have been a real pain in the ass. Not to mention the warhounds. They are still using them even after what happened. It is like the arrest we made in mind was for nothing. I'm afraid so. This seems a bit futile, doesn't it? Marconi is the current president of Hrvatchenko and the don of its mafia organization. He's the fifth man to hold the position of president, but did not inherit it conventionally. 8 years ago, Marconi gained control by restoring the force done in an act of deceit and betrayal. Perhaps due to his Albanian heritage, Marconi prioritizes his relationship with members of the Diet's imperial faction. His ties with Speaker Hartmann in particular are well documented. On the other hand, he has also made inroads with the Republican faction. Undoubtedly, Marconi seeks to leverage both factions in order to take advantage of Crossbell's unique circumstances. Furthermore, he seems to fashion himself after Albanian nobility. His personal tastes include lavish garments and ostentatious furniture. Damn, look at this arrogant old fart. He may look humorously rotund, but his accents paint him as a nasty man. It appears Marconi is a much more cunning individual than we were led to believe. Don't forget, he's meant to forge ties with the Republic, despite being Albanian. We can't start underestimating him now. Garcia Rossi's official position at Hrvatchenko is General Manager of Sales. Behind the scenes, however, he acts as the mafia's underboss and is the commander of its rank-and-file henchmen. Rossi previously served as the commanding officer of the Jäger Corps. Das ist interessant. That's okay. Okay. When Marconi toppled the former Don 8 years ago, he contracted Rossi to aid him in his bid for power. Afterward, Marconi recruited him away from the Corps to join Hrvatchenko permanently. Rossi was the architect behind the mafia's militarization and large increase in strength. In his Jäger days, Garcia Rossi earned the moniker Killing Bear by using its large frame and advanced military combat prowess to overwhelm enemy soldiers on the battlefield. He was a part of the Jäger Corps. Zephyr, that name sounds familiar to me. Probably because it's known as one of the strongest corps in all of Western Cimmeria. That guy was the commanding officer of Zephyr. Trust me, his strength is no joke. I've heard rumors about this Killing Bear more than one. Das heißt, viel müsst ihn kennen, ne? Really? Sounds like his strength is nothing to scoff at. But Wendy, how do you know so much about him? Probably as much as me, and you'll hear all sorts of rumors. Ja, Rennie. So sieht er aus. Hat also auf jeden Fall ein Bild. Hartmann is an extremely influential politician who holds the position of Speaker of the Crossbell Diet. As a member of the Diet, he also acts as the leader of its imperial faction. A descendant of Albanian nobility, Hartmann owns a luxury mansion located at Michelin in the far southern reaches of the Crossbell state. He is also considered an ally of Marconi, the president of Hrvatchenko. It's believed Hartmann cooperates in the mafia's various criminal enterprises, including smuggling, money laundering, and so on. Furthermore, sources say that Hartmann had an unofficial meeting with the Imperial Chancellor, Gilles Osborne, last year in order to demonstrate his domestic and foreign authority. So this is Speaker Hartmann. He kinda strikes me as a high and mighty noble rather than a politician. But did he really meant to get an audience with the Empire's blood and iron Chancellor? Yeah, so it was evidently an informal one. Chancellor Osborne did have a meeting with the Speaker. Das war wahrscheinlich das, wo war in Crossbell, was wir in Guy 3 gesehen haben, wo Oliver, Mühle, Alicia und Chloe und Lecter aufeinander getroffen sind. War er weiß, glaube ich, aus der Republic gekommen, hat in Liberal vorbeigekommen und ist dann nach Crossbell geflogen. Oder was Crossbell Liberal und dann in die Republic. Wie rum auch immer, war er wahrscheinlich dann zu ihm. It still irks me to hear that he would meet with Speaker Hartmann, completely disregarding my grandfather in the process. At the time, the whole matter was quite the hot topic in both nations' political spheres. I can't believe I never heard about that. The blood and iron Chancellor, he's making a name for himself, alright? It is troubling that we still do not know the reason behind this visit of his. Alright. Everything was fuzzy up until now, but I'm starting to see the big picture. I agree. A ruthless yet cunning boss and a former Jaeger commander, so his right-hand man. How strong are their ties with Speaker Hartmann? I can't wrap my head around what kind of relationship the Speaker has with this blood-and-iron chancellor personally. Obviously, there's no chance in hell the CPD would ever touch him. But true. Wait just a moment. I believe I've discovered concealed data within the memory core. Concealed data? Can you pull it up? Hold up, if there was stuff hidden, does that mean that Bright is messing with us? Yes, if I were to guess, I bet you tried to trust whether I could notice this or not. The punishment would be long and painful. Well, pushing Jonah to the sideline. Are you able to recover the data? Yes, practically my sleep. Oh. Wait a sec. Is that Schwarze auction? Oh yeah, that's the thing is down Joshua reporting us about, right? Haha, that little scoundrel. This is his way of showing us his strength, eh? This seems to confirm that it is, in fact, a real event. On top of that, it is connected to Revache too. Yeah, this is definitely suspicious. Alright, shall we take a look? The Schwarze Auction is an annual event staged by Revache on the final day of the anniversary festival. It's held in the form of a private, largely secret party hosted at Speaker Hartmann's mansion in Michelin. Most items up for bid are first-class works of art, such as paintings and jewelry acquired through theft, bribery, tax evasion, and illegal back channels. Additionally, invites are not limited to just Crossbell. Nobles and affluent people from across the continent are extended invitations, making the auction function as an off-the-record gathering of the Muriel's high society. The Schwarze auction is a major source of income for Revache. It also provides Speaker Hartmann with an ideal place to network with influential figures. Security is solely handled by Revache's forces as well. Entry is prohibited unless the guest possesses a black invitation card engraved with a golden rose. Is this real? Oh, unbelievable. To think that something this massive has been happening every single year. But this is strange, is it not? Despite being a secret, this information is described as a large-scale social event. Well, no doubt the police and mass media know already and gotta keep it on the wrap. Neither of them would want the spotlight on a shady event like this. Exactly. Ah, Dudley. Nicht Dudley. Sergey. Chief. Good evening. Calling me surprised. You all found out the truth on your own? This place is a bit stuffy. Come on, I'll give you a full rundown of my office. So you admit that all the information in those files is accurate? Yeah, unfortunately so. Beats me who was researching them, but they made quite the pile of info. But all the CPD's top brass know about this, right? More or less all of them. People outranking inspectors for sure. But I'd be shocked if most of the First Division wasn't aware of the auction. Well, hell, even areas of the Boise Guild have probably known of its existence for a while now. That means this is another barrier standing in our way. Oh yeah, an extraordinarily huge barrier. Let me be blunt, I don't intend on restricting what you do, but stop poking your nose into the Schwarze auction, got it? It's beyond your pay grade, kids. But Chief, no, Chief, let's not mince words here. Instead of being beyond our ability, you mean to say the police have their hands tied, right? Considering all the influential figures invited and the host of the entire gathering, Speaker Hartmann, the auction is practically untouchable. If the citizenry is not an imminent danger, the Boise Guild cannot act either. Is it futile to pursue this any further? That may be the case, but calm down, you aren't the only frustrated people here, trust me. Think about the First Division, grinding their cheese every year, powerless to do anything. If this event ever gave them the slightest chance, they'd be charging in to take it down before even the guild could respond. But despite being shady, it appears to be just another gorgeous party. Damn. Basically, if you try to crack down on the Schwarze auction and screwed up, the SSS would be finished. That's why, for your own good, I can't let you chase after this. Anyway, that's the gist of it. That was not bleak in the slightest. Listen, I'm not telling you to accept how things are. Huh? Just understand, sometimes you have to chin up, look forward, and figure out how much you can really accomplish. Don't forget that pit in your stomach right now, though. Do that and your chance will come one day. So don't get too down, eh? I understand, sir. From now on, we'll stop. Stop looking into the auction. Lloyd. Are you sure, Lloyd? Damn, this turned out well. With that, the third day of the anniversary festival ended. She was passed a mysterious story of Lloyd's brother, a hacker known as Kitty, a detailed report regarding Ravacha, and then the Schwarzer auction, sitting at the center of Crossbell's injustices. With all of it still spinning inside of his head, Lloyd quickly fell asleep. Ich glaube, ich könnte nicht schlafen, wenn ich einfach so viel Information einfach verarbeiten musste. Lloyd, are you up? No. Hey, you need to wake up now. We have a meeting, remember? Oh, morning, Elie. Any reason why you're standing in my room? Well, since you hadn't come downstairs, I thought I should come check on you. I take it you didn't sleep well given what we heard yesterday. I can't blame you if it made you restless. Sometimes you see right through me, Elie. But hey, how are you holding up? Oh, I'm fine. If I were to lose heart due to something like that, I might as well throw all my goals out the window. Besides, I think I always knew the truth deep down. The reality that this secret party was, in fact, another example of Crossbell's corrupt side, I was simply in denial, trying to look away from it. But not anymore. I don't intend on living with regrets or feeling powerless to help. Elie, I've decided to move forward and attack those feelings with my head held high. That was the chief's sentiment, and I intend on making it my own strength as well. I see. That's it then. If you've already found your resolve and decide not to hesitate, then I have no reason to either. Once I get changed, I'll head down and meet you all on the first floor. Sure thing. Ah, since breakfast is ready, would you mind having our meeting while we eat? Great idea, I'm starving. He's come a long way in this last month. He's not carrying the same doubt he used to. It's time to catch up. Fourth day of the anniversary festival. We're going to have our work cut out first. Crossbell Anniversary Festival. Fourth day. Sehr lauter Musik. Alright, it's the fourth day of the festival. Time to get to work. I'm sure a lot of support requests were submitted overnight, so let's take a look. Right, today's the day of a big parade too. Not to mention, there's likely tourists trying to travel all over Crossbell during the festival. A lot of requests have come through the system. Lost belongings, missing children, etc. Might be a little too much to try and tackle them all at once. Let's do what's in our power and go from there, eh? Yep, that's the plan. Ich dachte gerade schon. Holy. A dangerous monster, Bubbly Scissors G, has been sighted on East Crossbell Highway. There's a thief targeting the food stalls of the anniversary festival. We want you to arrest the criminal. Please hurry to the Association's 10 in the Harbor District Business Owners Association. Last night, a foreign couple stayed at my establishment, but now there's no sign of them. Please help me find them. I'm afraid they went somewhere very dangerous. Please hurry to Ash 3 Inn for details. Okay. Gerade mal nochmal gucken, ob es hier irgendwie was zum Einkaufen gibt. Was Neues. Das haben wir alles. Das haben wir auch. Gucken wir gerade mal nochmal hier vorne. Genau hier rein. So gucken, können wir den letzten Slot von ihr noch definitiv noch nicht aufmachen. Da warten wir hier noch. Dann würde ich aber sagen, dass wir dann an der Stelle die Session dann, auch wenn die kurz war, 33,50, jetzt haben wir wie viel? 35. Ja, die war kurz, nur eine knappe Stunde, aber ich merke, dass meine Stimme nicht mehr weitermacht, deswegen auch eine wahrscheinlich eine kleine Pause von 1-2 Tagen jetzt, bis ich das nächste Mal wieder live gehe. Aber wenn ihr so auf YouTube geschaut habt, interessiert euch das sowieso nicht. Was euch aber vielleicht interessiert, ist der Daumen nach oben und der Subscribe, der Abonnieren-Button. Betätigt die beide gerne, wenn ihr Bock habt, mehr davon von diesem Projekt zu sehen. Wenn ihr auch noch mehr Bock auf das Projekt habt, als aktuell auf YouTube verfügbar ist von mir. Schaut gerne in die Beschreibung zu meinem Twitch-Kanal. Dort habe ich alle weiteren Parts immer noch oben gelassen und ins Sammlung-Feature eingefügt. Das heißt, ja, die Parts sind alle da sortiert und mit derselben Partnummerierung. Das heißt, da findet ihr euch hoffentlich leicht zurecht. Wenn ihr dabei seid, könnt ihr auch gerne direkt ein Follow da lassen, um benachrichtigt zu werden, wenn ich live gehe, um ja, solche Streams wie hier live mitzuerleben. Und ansonsten bleibt mir noch sagen, wenn ihr das Spiel auf Englisch spielen wollt, schaut auch in die Beschreibung. Dort habe ich euch die Geofront verlinkt. Dort habe ich die wunderbare Fanübersetzung hierher. Ja, da findet ihr alle Informationen, die ihr braucht, welche digitalen und physischen Spiele funktionieren, wo ihr die herbekommt, wie der Patch aussieht und so weiter. Findet ihr alle da, schaut da gerne in die Beschreibung. Und ich würde sagen, sehen wir uns beim nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao, ciao.